What's up, everybody? Welcome back to STD, Something to Do. I'm Noah.
I'm Michael.
And today we're going to talk about tattoos that we want.
Yeah, Noah came up with this idea. First idea he's ever come up with. We have the camera set up differently. It's kind of weirding me out, but I think I'll get used to it.
Can't weird me out, bro.
Because usually it's like over here, but
Yeah.
right now it's like over here. But I'm trying to make eye contact. I'm trying not to be creepy. I'm just trying to look you dead in your eyes, okay? But yeah, we're talking about tattoo ideas. So it's your idea, so you can start us off.
Okay, Michael's going to throw up pictures on screen.
Yes.
So the first one that I'm probably going to get is the Elden Ring, like the actual symbol on like right above my wrist, about right here. Obviously I have no tattoos yet, and it's been a thing where like my grandma really just didn't like tattoos, and she's so against it that I thought, it'd be best to wait till she passed to get any, just out of respect.
Yeah.
I know it sounds funny, but
No.
That was my thought process. I don't know, I'm weird.
No, I get that though. I think about that with some stuff.
Yeah. But today she surprised me because I was talking to her, and then she was like, I don't like tattoos, but you can get them. Like, I'm fine with you getting them. Like, oh, okay.
That really surprised me too, because I've obviously known your grandma for a while, because I've known you for a while, and just she seemed very
weirdo. No, I'm just kidding.
Me and your grandma go way back. Okay? Damn, grandma. Okay,
Damn.
but yeah, I was kind of surprised to hear that because it just seems like something she would feel, which is obviously okay. A lot of people feel that way, but I think.
But I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay, works for me.
Yeah.
She's like,
you tatted up.
She's like, as long as it's not on your face and you don't get a lot of them, I'm good.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, the first one I want to get, Elden Ring symbol, right above my wrist, about right here. And then so what's your first one you want to get?
The first one I want to get, I just designed it recently. But I've had kind of the idea for like a long time now, but I kind of combined them. Oh wait, I'm throwing it up on screen, dumbass. So it's kind of like a paper crane, and that has a lot of symbolism for me. Like, I don't know, just cranes and all that. It makes me think of a lot of stuff. So it kind of represents like creativity for me, and just like, I don't know, art, I guess. And then right under it, you can see there's this like spiral star, and not really any meaning behind that. I just really like spirals.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna literally steal that. So, yeah, I'm excited to get that.
As I said before, for Elden Ring, because there's like 3 ideas I have for that. It's because it's my favorite game, and like the story is amazing. The gameplay is fun. Like I had my qualms with it, but they're not qualms because I think it's a bad game. They're qualms because I know it can be better, even though it is already one of the best games, anyways.
Yeah. Which is exactly what I say about my favorite game all the time. So
yeah.
I just, that's how you know when you care about the game enough to want to see it do better.
Exactly.
It's like a family member.
Yeah, and all that stuff is all just gameplay stuff. Like, it's not even story wise or look wise or anything like that. It's literally just gameplay stuff, and it's minor.
Yeah.
Like, it can be fixed.
Definitely.
But my second tattoo that I want to get is this one's more personal. The Lucky Elephant. That's what I like to call it, because my mom's last name is Lucky, and
which is a sick last name.
Yeah.
Like, why can't I have that cool last
name? It's like with an E though.
Even better.
And then her favorite animal is elephants, and I love elephants. And elephants have great family bonds, and I'm so close to my mom, so it's like that's the thing too. And like,
I'm laughing at myself, not you.
Yeah, no. But like, I don't know, like elephants have like a lot of good symbolism behind them as well. So I think it's great. So my idea is to have the head of an elephant. The ear will be like covering the back part, so it doesn't look completely detached from the body.
Yeah.
And then the trunk will be holding a 4-leaf clover up. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool. Yeah. And just, if you let your tattoo artist have like a little bit of fun with it, do it a little bit in their style, it always turns out better.
Yeah.
I always love to see like an idea get transformed into a tattoo. It's a really cool process. And you said elephant, and I never really thought of getting an animal tattoo, but if I were to, it would be a sloth. Sloths are my favorite animal, and I would love to get a sloth.
My favorite animal is praying mantis, but I think I'd get like the head of a praying mantis. I think that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
But I think I'd probably get a manta ray. It's my second favorite animal. I think that would look really cool as a tattoo.
Yeah, that would be cool. Manta rays
Um,
look awesome.
so what's your next one?
So the next one I'm gonna say, I'm not going in any specific order. Like I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do these.
Yeah.
This is the most recent one I thought of, and if you guys know this, then you'll know the meaning behind it. But Opal, I'll put it up on the screen. It's just this really cool animation
By
and
Jack Stauber.
short film by Jack Stauber, and I love his music and I love his weird art style. And I don't know, it just really resonates. Like it's a really sad story, and it's
Yeah.
like it kind of like gets my heart racing because it's like really
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
it's a great cliffhanger, or not cliffhanger. It's a great like twist.
Plot
at the end.
twist.
Plot twist. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually what the tattoo will be, is her looking out the window.
Yeah.
That plot twist.
Right, with the windows and the eyes.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know about Opal, I highly suggest you look into it because it's just a great little film. But yeah, that's one I want to get, and I'm thinking my leg somewhere. So I'm thinking my calf or above my knee.
So my next one is probably because I'm going in a specific order that I think I'd do it in. So it'd be the elephant, then it'd be the symbol, then the elephant, and then I want to do a ghost leviathan from Subnautica, because Subnautica, my favorite place on Earth is the ocean. And Subnautica is literally a game all ocean, and it's alien stuff, and I love aliens too. It's like best of both worlds. It's
Yeah,
one of my
right.
favorite games.
He's a gamer nerd.
But like that's a game that obviously has a lot of tense moments and stuff like that. But it's also a game where you can kind of just like chill and just like sit in the shallows, watch the peepers go by and stuff like that.
Sounds creepy. Watch the
peepers go by.
I love watching the peepers.
But I also like
go
the
by.
idea of like the Ghost of Leviathan's probably my favorite entity in the game, just because one, it looks really cool, it sounds awesome, and it's also I like the idea that like so in the game, because you haven't really played it, but in the game when you go into the part that's like off the map, it's called the dead zone, and in the dead zone, what they do to keep players away from it is they'll put Ghost Leviathans there. So if you're in there and you're not careful, you're gonna die because they're strong enemies. So like that's their way of to deter you away from it.
That's cool.
There's nothing there anyways. It's just literally infinite ocean.
But there could be some good symbolism too if you really think about it. That's pretty cool.
So that's the third one I want to get, Ghost Leviathan.
I like that a lot. It's really cool.
And it's my favorite color. It's blue.
There you go. Okay. This is probably like my favorite one I want to get. It's up on the screen. And for years now, probably like 2 or 3, I've just been making
4 millennia.
4 millennia. I've been making like weird little logos, and I never really had a connection with music. It gave me a lot of anxiety. So like through high school and everything, I never listened to music. But right after high school, I started getting really into music, and now it's like all I'm into. But I have a deep connection with music, so I've been just drawing these logos of like, I don't know how I feel about it. So I like to combine like a question mark with a music note, or like, music note with a DNA strand, which is what this is. So I just love how this one turned out.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's one of my favorites of yours, if not my favorite of yours.
Yep, exactly. And it's in like the one that should be on the screen. It's in like stained glass and stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted that right here. I'll put a picture of where I drew it on myself with Sharpie. I draw myself a lot, but this is how I come up with most of my tattoo ideas. So
yeah, I gotta like start drawing more tattoo ideas for myself as well.
Yeah, you should.
I think what I want to do is the lullaby in the black mirror. So like it'd be the mirror, and then you would just see like the white eyes and like a smile inside the mirror.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool. Maybe hotline.
So my second to last tattoo I'd want to get is Estelle from Elden Ring, because he's my favorite enemy, favorite boss. Just like I like space is another one of my favorite things.
Yeah. And
he like obviously encapsulates that perfectly. And it's also just like he's so ethereal and like mystical, and his boss fight is awesome. The music is cool. His arena is cool. It's just everything about him is amazing, and I think the design team who made him blew it out of the water.
Yeah, they surely did.
But just like, and again, it's like a symbolism for space. Like space is like, it's cosmic. Like we don't know anything really. Like we know what we know, but not nearly anything about it.
Yeah.
And again, it's similar like the ocean. We know so much about it, but we don't.
Right. I was watching Jake Leopard the other day, obviously. I watch a lot of them. And he said something. I was like, wait, that's so obvious, but I never thought of it. Space is called space because that's exactly what it is. It's literally just
Yeah,
space.
it's just space.
It's
That's
just
all it is.
it's just openness. Like,
Yeah.
that's so crazy to think about. I don't know.
I was thinking about this yesterday because like it's kind of funny that space is cold, so it means that means cold is always natural before heat is.
Yeah.
Because heat is just like it's an extra thing that gets made after.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
space is just cold first.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And I kind of like that in Estelle's boss fight too, because like the music isn't too like hype or like big or anything. It's not like you're fighting like Margit or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not big. It's like serene, almost.
Right.
And it's great. That's
Definitely.
great. So that's the next one I want to get, or that'd be like the fourth one.
I know that one's possibly gonna look the coolest.
Yeah.
Because that's just a great idea with like great representation. It's gonna be
yeah.
awesome.
And what I like about my tattoos too is that because I didn't really think about it until like I was thinking about it yesterday, and now I was like the tattoos that I want do have symbolisms to other things that I love. The Ghost Leviathan symbolizes the ocean, which I love, and aliens. Then Estelle symbolizes space and like monstrosity and sort of like ethereal stuff.
Yeah.
And that's really cool, and I love that stuff. And then obviously the Elden Ring, and then the elephant things. They all do have meanings.
Yeah, which is cool because it's just like I don't know, if you tell people the tattoo concept bluntly, they're gonna be like, oh, so you just like video games, like But no, I get it. There's like
I like the reason why I like these things is because they relate to these other things that I love.
Right, exactly.
Like Estelle is a space monster.
Yeah,
I mean
exactly. Exactly.
So what's your next one?
So this is probably my most meaningful one because I don't know, my brain's constantly being weird.
Yeah.
It does a lot of stupid shit, and I remember one day I was laying there in my bed, and I'm just like, I really want to do everything you can in this life because YOLO. Obviously, I know that's so corny at this point, but like it's true. Like you really do only live once, obviously. And I want to go out there and see everything there is to see. So this one is an eye with the world in it. And it just represents, exactly what it looks like. I want to see the world.
Everything that you want to see.
Yeah, I want to see.
That's a great quote for that.
Yeah, I want to see the world. I want to go around. That's going to be... I drew it on my leg, but I'm not going to show you guys that. But yeah, it's going to be pretty high up, like, I don't know, somewhere on my... what's this called? Quad?
Just don't ask me.
Okay. My thigh. It's gonna be on my thigh.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to get it wrong, so I was just like...
I know, right? But yeah, I just really like the design. I drew it myself. I've seen ones like it.
Yeah.
This one is mine.
I don't know if it said it right, but I want the Ghost Leviathan like down this arm.
Yeah.
And then then Estelle will be down this arm. And then the Elden Ring symbol will be here, so that'll match.
Right.
This one won't match, but it'd be the Lucky Elephant here, and then the Ghost Leviathan.
Yeah.
So my last tattoo I want to get, at least for now, is Mohg's trident. Because that's like my favorite looking weapon in the game. It's so cool, and what I want this one's actually gonna be a back tattoo, so it's like the max level for me. But I want it to be just the trident doing the knee heel attack that he does. So it'll have like the red above it and like the little spurts coming down. Right. I think that would look absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Like it'd be cool to get him too, but I care more about the trident.
Yeah, no, and I think it'll just fit better. Like I think it'll fit really well in that area. Because
like it could be like right down the center, and I think it'd look great.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And if you see the attack in the game, maybe I'll throw up a clip. When I'm editing, you never know. But it's such a cool looking attack.
Oh yeah,
that you're thinking.
That was funny because so he was doing driving school, and I like just got the trident, and then I did the knee heel thing, and then his face just turned all red on the screen.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was hilarious. He went knee heel, and then red.
Yeah.
Well, your character doesn't say that; he just does it, but still.
Right. Yeah, that's funny. And a reason I really also resonate with that eye one I was talking about is because that's like always what I draw. If I don't know what to draw, I like to draw just an eye with like really big eye bags and just a ton of lines and just I don't know.
I like that like cavernous one that you drew. Or,
Oh.
I forgot. It wasn't supposed to be a cave. It looked like a cave to me, though.
Oh, okay. I mean, whatever you see. You know? Yeah, that was a
Whatever you
painting.
see.
I've been trying to paint lately. It's been something. But yeah, just I don't know, something about really tired looking eyes. Just really, you know, I feel like it can connect, and if you do it right, you can kind of like you identify with it.
That's like one of the
you
first
know?
things I notice on people. It's like tired eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's all mine.
That's all yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk
Else?
about your piercings.
My piercings?
The piercings.
Oh yeah. So I don't know when I'm gonna do this. But at some point, I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. Like this one, I'm okay with like not doing, but it'd be cool to have it. I like the snake bites right in the side. Because I think that looked good.
Yeah, I think it'd really fit with his face, and obviously, I like piercings. Those videos are on the channel if you want to see those. But yeah, I want a lot of piercings. I'll probably only get one face piercing.
Piercing? One face piercing?
I only want one face piercing. Anyways, that'd be an eyebrow piercing because I don't know. I feel like it'd fit. Maybe a lip piercing in the future. We'll see. But yeah, I have so many like tattoo ideas I want. But he's out, so I'm not gonna go completely into it. But I'll put some up on the screen. You know, I have an obsession with Nirvana. So
Nirvana.
Yeah, so I'll probably, you know, have some sort of Nirvana tattoo in the future. I used to spray paint a little bit, and I spray paint some things I really like, so I might get something inspired by those. Yeah, just whenever I see a design I like, I always go off of it. I'm like, oh, I should get that tattooed. You know, a big one is a Death Note symbol, Mises Death Note, if you know anything about Death Note. Death Note. That's one I want. I have so many ideas for things I want. There's this hourglass one I love. So yeah, you can just look at those on the screen. But I'm definitely very passionate about tattoos.
Yeah,
I know you
definitely.
I know you are too, especially now that you know the gates are kind of open for you.
The gates have risen.
The gates are open.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Is that wind?
Probably.
Stop being windy out there. We're recording a video.
Anything else?
Now let's end on a high note. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed us just kind of ranting about our tattoos.
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions for videos,
what about your piercings? What about any other piercings you want to get?
I think I pretty much I'll put some pictures on the screen. I'm so sorry, me, for editing this. I'll put this on the screen. I'll put that on the screen. I'm gonna be so pissed later. But I want a ton of ear piercings. I have my industrial right now. I want a conch over here. I will spoil a video we have in the future if you made it this far into the video. Noah will be piercing me next week. Noah.
He convinced me into it.
Yeah, and now he said it, so he can't back out.
He's lucky that I'm super easy.
He's so easy. No. Yeah, so Noah will be piercing my ears. That's gonna be a really good video. I hope you guys check that one out.
3, 2, 1. Ear 2.
You guys see that in there? I want so many ear piercings. Like my ears are gonna be full. I want a what's it called? A coin slot. So basically they cut like a hole in your ear and then sew it up, and there's just a hole in there, and then they put a ton of little gold rings in there, and it just looks like a coin slot.
Oh,
that's cool. Really visually pleasing for me. So I'll probably do that when I'm older, like a lot older, because I don't want to do that now.
He's gonna get the snake tongue thing. He's gonna do the horn modification.
Hell no.
He's gonna ink his eyes. Everything. He's going all out.
Those are 3 things I would never do in my life.
Who's that guy's name?
It's freaky.
From freaking Deadpool, where you like he pierced his nipples.
Yes. What was it, Rob or something? Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But you gotta do that.
No, I could never. But you know, we have plans for things in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed us ranting again.
Yeah.
And we gotta head to work in like 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.